Yo, what is good, YouTube familia? How are we doing? How are we doing? Yo, so first things first, to anybody who's new to my channel, welcome in. I am Nebula, and I love to share my experiences with each and every one of y'all so that y'all can take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. So today I wanted to talk about inner child healing. First of all, what is inner child healing? Inner child healing to me is when we take our traumatic experiences as a child and transmute that energy from trauma into love, which causes healing, a healing process. And I really feel like when we take that time out for ourselves, we can truly bring light upon the world, because not only is the inner selves of us screaming in gratitude for the acknowledgement of those experiences, but we can share that with other people, which I've experienced this multiple times along my journey. And I feel like a lot of me has been lodged in the past because I experienced a lot of trauma as a child. And when I don't take the time out for myself to acknowledge that time and to forgive those people and to forgive myself, then it just keeps getting lodged, and I keep distracting myself from the actual root of the problem, which stems from, trauma and the past. Like, to be real, I went through molestation as a child, right? And because of that, my root chakra never felt safe. I never felt safe from that. But because I'm acknowledging it, and because I'm transmuting those experiences into love and understanding, I'm able to move forward in my life. I'm able to understand, like, yo, that was just an experience that was meant to make me grow and meant to make me understand myself better, right? Because if diversity doesn't come, then who are you? Right? Who am I? But regardless, inner child healing can be so many different things. You can sing, you can draw, right? You can plant food, you can plant trees, you can plant bean sprouts, right? And when you're doing those things for yourself, a lot of those memories come up to the surface to be understood, right? So that trauma is no longer following you around in your journey, right? So who feels like they have had trauma as a child, and who feels like it has haunted you or followed you into this now moment, right? So it's okay to acknowledge that. It's okay to understand it and to be in that emotion, but don't stay there. Let it pass, let it go, forgive, right? Be in that understanding of it was supposed to happen for your own good, because in reality, bad things come and then good things come after, and then bad things come again, and then good things come after. And that's just understanding that in the third dimension, that's what happens. That's what happens in the third dimension. But when you're able to let go of that dimension then that's when people start saying you're moving into 4 and 5D and you start manifesting faster, because it's true. You start manifesting faster because you're moving into a higher vibration and things are moving faster into your life. Now, what I've experienced is when I moved into that higher vibration, I wasn't quite ready to catch all the things that I was manifesting. I was just like, okay, let's do it now. And really, I rushed into that experience because I didn't think I was worthy enough to get it. I didn't think that, I could get it. So like I rushed into it. Like I had to go grab it all and dip. Like that was just my root chakra, my unhealed root chakra, showing me that it needs some work. It needs some work, because if I feel like I gotta go and then dip, then there's a fight or flight response problem going on in my root chakra from past experiences, from trauma, right? So that was a really beautiful realization in itself. When you truly feel like you're rushing all the time and you gotta rush through this and rush through that, that's unhealed wounds playing out into your physical experience. So that's why I feel like inner child healing is so very important as well, because even like the littlest things can be traumatic, like just being yelled at, or just being talked down to, or well, you got to do it like this because this is how it's supposed to be done. And your inner child knows that there's multiple possibilities. There is multiple ideas that could be grown from this, and when you're told a certain thing and if they say you have to be that certain thing, then they're limiting your abilities. They're limiting what you can do and what you can grow into. So don't listen to that if you're a very young being on here or looking for answers. Listen to your inner knowing. Listen to your inner self. If it feels good, run with it. If it doesn't feel good, shy away from it. Because when you shy away from something that isn't nurturing your highest good, better will come. When you're not in a stuck position of stagnant energy, you can move on to the next thing that will show you gratitude in yourself and in the world. Gratitude is probably the biggest thing I've learned along this journey as well. Without gratitude, I really don't know where I would be. I am grateful for the littlest things. I'm grateful for, just being alive. I'm grateful to be alive in this experience, because to have the things that I have, I know not everybody has, It's like I'm gifted and I'm grateful to be gifted. And that's just a beautiful way of looking at life in general. If you're ever going through a hard time in life, always know that if you're grateful for everything that you have in this now moment, whether it may be a roof over your head, whether it may be just this body, when you are grateful, better things come. You manifest better things into your life. And that's the wonder of this life as well, because you never know what's coming. You just know it's really good. For sure. But yeah, so long story short, I thought I'd give my little insight on inner child healing, and it's basically just playing with a freedom of love, a freedom of light, and having an understanding that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. But the only way you will get that into your experience from other people is if you truly love yourself. If you love yourself, more people will love you. Because they'll see that, like, well, you know, why would I do that to her? And if they did, then they're hurting really bad, you know, and that's not your job. It's not your job unless, you know, you make it your job. So that's just a bit of advice for today. I hope each and every one of you had a very divine and blessed day. I'm sending each and every one of you gratitude, growth, love, and light. Keep drinking that lovely agua and keep taking care of yourself. I know I didn't even eat none of my dinner, but you know what? I'll take a bite with y'all right now. I made some tomato pasta. Tomato basil pasta. It's bomb. But have a beautiful rest of y'all night or day wherever you are. Keep striving to be the best version of yourself, and I will see you guys soon. Namaste.